From inside Lone Depot Park in Miami, Florida, interleague baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Toronto Blue Jays taking on the Miami Marlins. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Just about set to go. And today's starting pitcher, Eury Perez. Chris, it's a little more common these days, but still, he's a strikeout per inning type of guy.
Well, I hear you about the strikeouts. A lot more guys striking out today, but when you consider having the ability to get that strikeout, particularly when you need it, a man on third, less than 2 outs, situations where, yeah, maybe you're not a real high strikeout guy, but just knowing you have the swing and miss stuff in a big spot, I think it's real critical, and he's got it.
The next offering misses, and a count 2-1. And that's downstairs and outside. Fouls one away, and now 3-2. And a pitch. It's a leadoff walk, and that's the go-ahead run.
Now, this was a story we were paying attention to before the game. We've seen him give up walks in the past, and it's an issue once again early on.
Whit Merrifield up to the plate. That misses. 2 balls and a strike. Perez takes to first, and Springer's in there safely. Kicks and deals. High fly ball down the left field line. De La Cruz hauls it in, 1 away. Let's take a look at the lineup for the Blue Jays. This group was shut out their last game, so we're going to see if they can bounce back with a better effort here today.
And Boog, it can get in your head a little bit when you get shut out. You're frustrated. You're seeing that consecutive streak of innings you haven't scored, and you want to get off to a great start, score early, because if you don't, you feel like you could linger into 2 consecutive games, which no one wants to be a part of.
Bo Bichette up to the dish. The pitch. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, try to stay out of a double play here.
The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
So here we go again with the walks. It's been a real struggle finding the zone for him in the past. Now, even if they get out of this jam, these walks add pressure and stress to the entire team.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. Next offering is downstairs.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Diving, and he can't make the play. Here comes Springer around third. He will score. On the board first, it's 1-0. And he beats it. He's safe.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. One down, and now it's Dalton Varsho. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Smoked on the ground to second in plenty of time to first. Run scores, and that makes it 2-0 as they get the out.
Batting 6, the third baseman, Matt Chapman.
Matt Chapman up to the plate now. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
At the belt and fires. Started after it. Appeal to first. Yes, he did. That's a swing. So it's 2 runs on 1 hit, no errors, and 1 man left. On to the bottom of the first. Blue Jays 2, and the Marlins coming up. Back here at Lone Depot Park. And today on the hill, Yusei Kikuchi.
Well, no doubt about it. He's going to have to put together some consistently good performances in order to bring that ERA down. Now, he's got good stuff. He's just got to be able to have confidence, trust it, and really go after hitters, not nibble. Trust that his stuff can have late life and miss barrels of bats.
We go to the bottom of the first. And now for the Marlins, Luis Arias. The wide to kick the pitch. Check swing. He went, and it's 1-2. What about him playing another position on defense, one that would require a little more range?
Absolutely, and I think if push came to shove where they had to make a move during a game, it'd surprise a lot of people. You might even be able to put him in center field.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. Snap throw.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Jorge Soler up at the plate. On the ground to third, and that's just foul. And now it's 1-2. Sets him down looking. Froze him with the heater at the knees.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
That one missing inside. Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. Two down. Hit hard, that gets through.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there's just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
2 outs, runner at first. Now it's Yuli Gurriel. Check swing, no appeal. And that is in for a strike. Now 3-2.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
He caught it behind his back. Gathers and throws, and they get the out. What a play to end the inning. There's no way he saw that into the glove.
No, you're absolutely right. All he knew was the grounder was somewhere behind him. Just threw his glove out there and it stuck. That was pretty cool.
Top of the second. Now it's Jansen to hit.
The catcher, number 9, Danny Jansen.
Here's a 1-1. Swing and a high fly ball, pretty well struck right field. This one's got a chance. And that one is off the top of the wall. Jansen into second, and he's got a double.
Everything came together for him. So close to blasting that one out of here the other way, but well, that's very tough to do when you take on the outfield gap like that. Beautiful swing, though. Let the ball get a little deep and drove it to the opposite field.
And now the DH, Spencer Horwitz. Here's a 1-1. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase. Here's a 1-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Next one misses. It's 2-2. Singy, he wasn't real sharp in the first, got hit around, but really more so didn't throw a ton of strikes.
Well, he's just got to find a way to settle down. He was clearly fighting himself out there, not really finding the strike zone, walking batters. So we'll see if he can get back on track and fill up the zone a little bit more.
And a payoff pitch. And a swing and a miss. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away. Here's Kiermaier now.
Pretty amazing, going way back. Possibly the best center fielder I've ever seen.
Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out. So back-to-back strikeouts now, and they still haven't managed to do anything with the leadoff double.
Yeah, Boog, and you just don't want to get careless here. You've done a really good job to get 2 outs after that leadoff double, as you mentioned. And just got to execute your pitches, and it's a non-issue.
Back to the top of the lineup, and it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. The 1-1. On the ground to first. Gurriel steps on the bag. That's out number 3. 1 hit, 1 left. Now to the bottom of the second. Blue Jays 2 and the Marlins nothing. Back here in Miami, we head to the bottom of the second, and now it's Garrett Cooper up to hit.
Garrett Cooper.
The wind of the pitch. They say you win.
1 ball. 2 strikes.
The pitch. Swing and a ball popped up. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one away.
The third baseman,
John Birdie at the plate. And here it comes.
Oh.
Liner snagged at first.
Batting 7. The catcher, Nick Fortes.
Here's the catcher, Nick Fortes. Two one now. And strike 2. And that one missing low. Garrett Hampson in the on-deck circle. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. And now the lefty. Line drive, base hit.
Look, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
Runner at first with 2 away. Here's Garrett Hampson. And a pitch. And down on strikes. Snap throw to first. Marlins leave one. And they're down 2-0. Back here at the ballpark, all set for the start of the inning. And now for the Jays, Whit Merrifield. The wind of the pitch. Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field.
That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Now it's the shortstop, Bo Bichette. The walk and a run scored his first time. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, these Blue Jays showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
Hammered, and this one could be extra bases. Merrifield around second, headed for third. Across is the runner from first. It's 3-0.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. 2-1 now. Missed inside with the curve.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
The 3-1 in for a strike, full count. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Bichette stands at second with no outs. And that's ball 4.
Oh, looking for a swing and miss right there, or for the ump to help him out and make a call with that last pitch, but neither happened. Close pitch, but a good take to earn that walk.
Dalton Varsho getting ready to hit. Varsho having a lot more success on the road this season. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Snap throw.
Just a mid-90s challenge fastball right there. Not much to it. And I'm sure he'd love another swing at it because it was in a very hittable location. Those are the swings where you can sometimes start to question yourself as a hitter and say, how did I miss that? But, you know, it happens.
Now it's Matt Chapman. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Two on, 1 out. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. In the dirt, but no advance from the runners. Comes the 2-2. Bounce back to the mound. To second, that's one. What a double play that was. Inning over. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. It's now 3-0. Back after this on the show. And welcome back. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's Joey Wendell. The Marlins in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at-bat out of him right here.
He caught it behind his back. Fires to first. It's there, and that's a great play.
Now that second baseman, Luis. Ryan.
Luis Ariz stands in. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Next offering misses, and that's ball 3. Left-hand batter waits. The other way. Now the throw to first on the run. Throw is low, and he can't pick it.
The right fielder, number 12, Jorge Soler.
And up next for Miami, Jorge Soler.
Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap, but you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important at getting back into this ballgame.
One and two now. This one popped up. Merrifield hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
Up next for the Marlins, the left fielder, Ryan De La Cruz.
And at the plate for Miami, Brian De La Cruz. And he's already singled in this game. And a pitch. Ground ball right side, and it goes just foul. The 1-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. One left for Miami. They trail it here 3-0. Welcome back. Start of the 4th, and now the catcher comes up to him. Danny Jansen.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
Yeah, the 2-1 hammered but foul. The punch out there. Snap throw.
Oh, just excellent location on that inside fastball. Really locked him up. And as a hitter, it's not typically what you're looking for. You're trying to protect away and then in, so you can be a little bit tardy with 2 strikes. Hard to tell if he was fooled or if he thought it would be called a ball, but either way, that's a really nice pitch.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's his 2nd strikeout.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Guys become defensive, and all of a sudden, for the hitter, that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
The count 2-1. Way out front for strike 2.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
Two now. Out to short. Wendell fires to first on the run, and the inning is over. Blue Jays go down in order, but they lead at 3-0. Back here at Lone Depot Park, John Chambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Yuli Gurriel.
Gurriel.
One now. And there's a ball.
That's a ball.
Swing and a miss, and now 2-2.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Swings and lines a base hit into left field. Now he turns and heads for second. The throw in. Not in time. He's safe.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Off the bat, that one registered at 105 miles per hour, man. That is smoking, and these days you hear it all the time, but the numbers just don't lie. If you can drive a ball like that, more often than not, you're picking up a knock.
Garrett Cooper, the next to hit. The 1-1. And a swing and a miss there.
These fans, they are ready to cheer about something.
Runner at second, nobody out. Breaking ball inside. 2-2. And now the count filled up 3-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Swings through it for the K. Pulled the string on the changeup.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
John Birdie digs in now. 0 for 1 so far. Runner leads away at second. Ripped on a line to center. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there are 2 down.
He was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
Nick Fortes, the next up for the Marlins.
Good swing out of him last time. Ripped a liner into center.
The 1-1. And a foul ball. Man at second.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Action in the pen down there. Jordan Romano up and loosening in the pen. And the next pitch is way outside. Garrett Hampson next to hit for the Marlins. Man on second, 2 down. That's ripped. Base hit. Gurriel rounds third, headed for the plate. Chapman with a relay throw, and he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning.
Well, this is what you've got to do. You've got to try to score on the 2-out hit to the outfield, but outstanding execution on the relay home. Had to be almost perfect to make it close, and that's exactly what it was. Inning over.
We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the 5th. Archie Bradley. He last pitched 4 days ago, so he should feel pretty fresh.
Bradley.
Here's George Springer. He's 0 for 1. Next pitch misses, and it's 2-1.
1 strike.
And that one a little bit high. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. A game plan that he's sticking to. He's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
So a man aboard, Whit Merrifield will hit next. Check swing, and he held up. Miami's bullpen with some action. Dylan Floro up and throwing. Runner at first with no outs here. The next offering misses, and that's ball 3. And he walked him.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
Bo Bichette getting ready to hit. There you see his May and June numbers so far. Here's a 1-1.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
In the air to left center, Hampson sizing this one up, makes the grab on the run. Runner tags up for third. He's in there.
Now back, the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero.
2 on with 1 out. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now at the plate. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. On the ground, 2 ball. Wendell to second, double play, and that'll do it for the inning. So they're able to work around a pair of walks in the inning. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Blue Jays 3 and the Marlins nothing. Jordan Romano on to try and close it out.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
Jordan Romano.
At the plate, Garrett Hampson struck out swinging his first time.
Garrett Hampson.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Okay, so Jordan Romano, a guy who never used cologne until a teammate gave him a bottle in 2021. He's been using it for games ever since. He rotates 3 colognes. Number 1, feeling good. Number 2, feeling dangerous. Number 3, let's snap a losing streak.
Sounds like he's got all the bases covered with that.
And now for the Marlins, Joey Wendell. 0 for 1, he grounded out in his first at bat. On the corner for a strike, and the count is even 2-2.
Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful not working with too big a lead. They could get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
That one misses, and it's 3-2.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Next pitch is popped up. Chapman under it. And puts the squeeze on that. And there's 2 away.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Now it's the second baseman, Luis Arias. The 1-2. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
This is just a nice win. 3-0 ball game. You feel comfortable about the 3 runs that you scored, but you also know that if you're not careful, a bloop, a base hit, and a home run ties everything up. But it was great pitching. Timely hitting really made the difference.
A shutout in this one. 3-0 our final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.